Chamfers, like fillets, are commonly used to break sharp edges. The difference is that a chamfer adds a beveled face to the model, or rather, it breaks sharp edges with an angled face instead of a rounded one. The chamfer command is also a placed feature, so you can use it without first creating a sketch. It can be launched using the chamfer icon. There are 3 different options for creating chamfers. They can be defined by a single distance, a distance and an angle, or by 2 distances. When using the distance method, you simply select an edge or edges you would like to chamfer, then specify a distance. Only a single distance is needed because Inventor will automatically break the edge at a 45-degree angle, cutting the same amount off on both sides of the edge. You can also click and drag the arrow in the design window to change the distance graphically. If you want the chamfer to have different cut depths on both sides of the edge, you can use either the distance and angle or the 2 distance options. I'll select the distance and angle option, and you can see that I need to select both a face and an edge. I need to select a face to use as a reference. That way, Inventor knows to measure the distance and angle on this face from the selected edge. Again, you can use the arrow to graphically change the distance, but there is now another arrow that you can use to change the angle. With everything specified, I'll click Apply to finish the chamfer. Finally, you can use the 2 distances option to define a chamfer. When I select an edge, I can input 2 different values for the distance of chamfer. If the distances are applied in the wrong direction, I can use this button to flip them. Although chamfers are most commonly used to break edges by removing material, they can also be used to add material. I'll reselect the icon, and when I select this edge, you can see from the preview that material will be added to create the chamfer. I'll click Apply, and you can see the chamfer has been created. Like many other features, the chamfer dialog box remains active, so I can continue quickly adding more features. There is one last setting that is good to know when using chamfers. I'll use the single distance option and select the 3 edges that make up this corner. When chamfering corners, you have the option to create a setback, having the edges join at a flat intersection. I'll expand the dialog box, and I can see the setback option here. If I select No Setback, the chamfer will form a corner point. When the preview looks the way I want it, I'll click OK to add the chamfer and close the dialog box. When I do, the chamfers are added, and you can see them listed in the browser.